Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming. It's WMount Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you to the Let's Play episode of Sileo, Tales of a New Dawn. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Right there, okay. Alrighty. Alright. Indeed, I can see those deductions come out when I process your paychecks. They are unexpectedly sizable. How much do you have left to pay on them? 39. Oh dear, if you agree not to tell anybody, I will cover those deductions on your behalf going forward. Eh? What are you talking about? It pains me to see 3 years and 55,000 going to waste working for me. You are much too talented, and forgive me for saying this, but shut the hell up, Ty. It's not your fault that I am not using my degree. It is not your fault that I went to university to get it. It is not your fault that doing so cost me a lot of money. It's not your fault I wound up with a shit job. It's not your fault that I walked deciding to come here instead. It's not your fault that I accepted your damn job offer. It's a better job, for better money, with a better boss. If anybody owes anybody, I'm the one that owes you. Besides, what taking that opportunity led to? Buff Tiger boyfriend, I couldn't be happier. Well, I am glad you have no regrets, but I would like to do this for you regardless. Consider it a performance bonus. Perhaps you earned it last night, huh? That just makes me a cheap prostitute! Oh, dear, no, I did not mean... Relax, I'm joking. I take it that trying to convince you to not make those payments would be entirely futile. Very much so, yes, and that would not be your fault, my dear. I am already at war with Diego, who refuses to accept rent money from me. I don't want to be fighting you too, so I accept, on one condition. A condition? What is it? Offer Russell a damn job, you complete worrywart. If he doesn't want to work for you, he can turn it down. And he can always leave when or if that time comes, so stop stressing about wasting talent, be it mine or his. Very well, I accept your terms, and thank you. What are you thanking me for? For talking some sense into me just now. But also for everything. For coming on this trip with me, for giving me another chance, for working with me, for trusting me, and for giving me your faith, even though I have no right to it. Thank you. Oh? For offering me a job when I got here, for paying me well, for being a great boss, for agreeing to date me, for committing to me, despite your doubts and your worries, for being so sweet and so kind and so damn sexy. Ha! Oh goodness, take it easy, my dear, or I might just blush. That only motivates me to keep going. Ha! Later, perhaps, lest you end up in the river like dear Axel over here. We had reached the point in our journey where Axel had lost his footing and provided Ty with the flawed excuse he'd used to have to secure us both some alone time. We caught up with the others who had been waiting for us at the damaged path. You're not gonna, fall in this time, right, Ax? No. You don't sound sure. I know. It might be easier without the weight of the pack affecting your balance. Here, give it to me. Axel obeyed Ty's instruction, handing Ty his pack. Ty's muscles flexed as he held it up with a single arm. Follow me at your leisure, gents. So strong! Dude, if this guy, lost the semifinals, I'm gonna get my ass beat tomorrow. Don't say that. You're gonna do great. I'm gonna come watch and make sure you do great. Ah, I missed your confidence and positivity, Ax. Ty, having successfully reached the other side unscathed, waved towards the three of us still standing on the other side. Russell went next, crossing carefully and achieving similar success. Oh boy. Axel then began crossing the gap, moving considerably quicker without his pack, but watching his footing with great care. Finally, he reached the other side and broke into an infectious smile as Ty and Russell congratulated his triumph. Finally, it was my turn. I gently shimmied along the narrow walkway, focusing intently on keeping my balance. I figured it would be typical for me to fall in, especially given that I was the last to cross, but thankfully Lady Luck was on my side that day. Reaching the other side, the four of us continued our walk as a group with Ty and I no longer safely out of earshot. Having reached the flat part of the walk, we knew we were over halfway back home. Ty then struck up conversation among the group. There you go. Coffee time. Having reached the flat part of the walk, we knew there were other... okay, already did that. Oh, Hunter, did you have any plans for once we arrived back in Woodcrest? I'm gonna have a much-needed shower, and tonight I'm gonna sleep in a comfy bed instead of a sleeping bag. Although, I will be a little sad to be sleeping alone again. Indeed, as will I. Anyway, Lucas and I had planned to meet up tonight. We had put up posters around town looking for a bassist, and tonight was the night. You are quite welcome to come along if you wish, Hunter. I would never turn down a chance to spend time with you. Just let me take that shower first. Otherwise, Lucas might suffocate you, and you'll also be down a drummer. Indeed, an interesting factoid. Did you know that cattle possess an even greater sense of smell than any of the four of us? Wow! I mean, that, goes without saying for me, dude. Unless I'm underwater. Maybe we should show up all stinky then. Perhaps he's into that. Quite the contrary. While three of us may find such sense fascinating, I am afraid our dear Lucas would not agree. Despite how big and scary Lucas can be, his species, like many others, were not always omnivorous as they are now. Cattle were once strict herbivores, their noses poorly suited to hunting or tracking. Instead, they find odors, particularly those belonging to historically carnivorous species like the four of us, particularly unpleasant. I think I remember learning that in school. Huh, I guess that's why he can smell Eric's bullshit, pun intended, from a mile away. Bullshit, he's a bull! Oh dear, that was a little... Sorry. Anyway, to offer a serious response to such a banal pun, I believe I would not be mistaken in saying that Eric's sense of smell would be one better again. Huh, so definitely wear deodorant in case Eric catches a whiff and wants a piece. Got it. And technically rats are omnivorous, but their distaste for odors belonging to carnivores is something they have in common with herbivorous species. Then again, this is Eric we are talking about. Don't give me good news like that only to suddenly instill doubt. And that's the second time you've said that about him now. Well, I would not be saying it if I did not have a point. Oh. This Eric guy sounds, interesting. What's his, deal or whatever? He's horny. 100% horny, 24/7, 365. And he's extra horny for Lucas. Something Lucas doesn't seem to appreciate much. That's basically Eric in a nutshell. Huh, so let me get this straight, my dude. You work with Dom and this Eric dude under Lucas. Axel, delivers stuff to Lucas often. And Ty here is, best friends with Lucas? Have I got that right? Yeah, spot on. Sounds like I'm totally gonna run into this dude one day, if only because literally everybody I know in Woodcrest has to put up with the dude. I just hope he doesn't like sharks. I'm hoping, little dude, I'm hoping. Oh, Ax, you mentioned you and Dom are moving in together, right? Yep, we found a place the other day. I'm really excited. Rad! How did you two meet? Through Diego, actually. We met about a year ago. Diego used to go to the gym all the time, and Dom was training for a half marathon. The two sort of got talking, became friends, and then one day he invited us both over. I guess we really hit it off. We're both kind of different, but in a good way. He's kind of like the big brother I never had. It's super cute, little dude, and I know you two aren't a thing, but you gotta find yourself a man one of these days, Ax. What? Come on, dude, the way you talk about this dude, you can deny it, but you're totally, crushing on him, I can tell. I'm not. Dude, remember the first year of high school? You got sat to next to that kid in science class, and the teacher called you out for staring at him for the entire lesson. Why are you bringing that up? Because you spent the rest of high school, totally crushing on him. And the way you talked about him back then, you just like how you talk about Dom now. But this isn't... Little dude, need I bring up that other kid you practically glued yourself to in your second year? They were both smaller dudes but taller than you, both lean, both cannons, and both had green eyes, kind of like a certain fox I know. Okay. Dude, we're all friends here, and we're all into dudes just like you. I mean, sorta, I'm into everyone, but that technically includes dudes. Yeah, not the point. There's no shame, my dude, and I've only met him once, but he seems like a good catch to me. I'm scared. Scared? Scared of what, dude? That he doesn't feel the same way. Aw, that's so adorable. Hey, Ax. Yeah? I can totally be your wingman, little dude. I can befriend both of you dudes and work my magic on you. And set you guys up in all those romantic situations and trying to nudge you both in the right direction. Fight off any competition. Nobody messes with a shark. Oh. Man, it's gonna be so much fun watching my little Ax get together with the man of his dreams. It's like some fairy tale shit, dude. Come on, what do you say? It's a great idea, right? What do you guys think I should do? Second, y'all. Water time. Alright, y'all, and we are back. Let's jump back into it, shall we? Okay. Us? Well, what do you think, Hunter? You know both Axel and Dom better than I do. Honestly, I reckon you should give Russell a shot. He's clearly got your best interest at heart, Axel, and you trust him, right? Yeah, I trust him. And put your faith in him. I reckon he'll pull through. Yeah, thanks. I concur with my wonderful companion here. If anybody knows where your faith will be best rewarded, it is Hunter. Thanks, Ty. Hey, Russ? Yeah, little dude? Be my wingman. Hell yeah, little dude, you just watch. You two are gonna be smooching in no time. Smooching? Yeah, and more besides, I totally guarantee it. Eh? Russell continued to lay it on thick, no doubt deliberately embarrassing Axel as much as humanly possible as Ty deliberately fell behind. I matched his pace and he spoke up. Your confidence in their chances of success is quite refreshing, my dear. It might be because I know Dom feels the same way as Axel does. Oh dear, it sounds as though Russell may have an easier time than he is anticipating. At least his confidence will be rewarded, I suppose. I picked up on what you said, about knowing where best to put my faith. Indeed, you have given me you have given me your faith, regardless of whether I deserve it. I will go to the ends of this earth to ensure that your faith in me will be handsomely rewarded. I know you will. My faith in you tells me so, and besides, you're far too handsome and perfect to give up on so easily. And you, my dear, are far too handsome and perfect to lose. And you smell far too good, and you are so terrific in bed. Those damn barbs on your tongue, you drive me nuts! They drive me nuts, and the way that you kissed me this morning just after I woke up, Our conversation took a hard and flirtatious turn that continued for the remainder of our journey. Thankfully, Axel and Russell had once again pulled ahead and were out of earshot, lest our sweet words gave them both diabetes. Ah, we are home free at last, gentlemen. Finally, having emerged from the forest, the four of us wasted no time tossing our packs into the trunk of Ty's car before hopping in and buckling up. Ty then fired up the ignition and punched the gas, commencing the short final leg in our return journey to Woodcrest. Welcome back to civilization, gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed our little camping trip. Thanks, Ty. That was so fun. I really hope we can do it again one day. I'm like right there with you on that one, Axe, my dudes. Be sure to give us both a call if you do. Ah, well then, Russell. I already have Axel's number from work, but I will be needing yours, will I not? Oh, sure, my dude. Russell pulled out his phone and set things up before they bumped their devices together. A ping noise confirmed their details had been exchanged before they both returned their phones to their respective pockets. Terrific. Well then, are you two sure you do not need a ride home? You have walked an awful lot already, after all. So, what's a bit more? Axe and I are going to head back to mine and discuss Secret Operation Fox State. It ain't far. Yep, super secret Operation Fox State. You guys, shh. My lips are sealed. Mine too. Good. Catch you dudes around. Good meeting you both and, getting a hang with you. Bye, guys. Farewell, gentlemen, and best of luck with your secret operation. See you guys. Axel and Russell departed, heading in the apparent direction of Russell's house, and leaving just myself and Ty standing together out in front of his house. I do hope you had a wonderful time as well, my dear. Nah, it was better than wonderful. It was perfect, like you. And you, Hunter. I, too, enjoyed myself a great deal. Thank you for your most enjoyable company. I never knew camping could be quite so fun, although we did find some unorthodox ways to enjoy ourselves. Indeed we did. A truly unforgettable experience. Oh, hey, you never asked Russell if he wanted a job. Indeed, and why do you think I seized that opportunity to obtain his number? I intend to call him tonight or first thing tomorrow and we can speak privately. I would prefer there to be nobody around who will influence his decision either way. I want him to make that choice of his own accord. Should he accept, it will be wonderful having extra hands at the bar, and such capable ones to boot. Good plan, and you're damn right it will be. We both ought to freshen ourselves up. I have some unpacking I need to do as well, but after that, I will see you I will see you later. Same venue as last time. You bet. I'll be there. Fantastic. I can still give you a ride home if you wish. Thanks, but no thanks. Diego's close. You've got all the unpacking to do. It would be no trouble. It's fine. Besides, it's a perfect day for walking with such nice weather. Nice indeed, but not nicer than you, my dear. Ty threw his arms wide open, inviting me in for one final hug and kiss. I greedily threw myself forward and hugged him tightly as our lips pressed together. And this time, unlike our kiss earlier that morning, there were no surprises, although I wouldn't have minded if there were. Once our kiss had come to a close, we continued to hug for a short while longer. Admittedly, I had something of an ulterior motive as I was quietly and gently inhaling his wonderful scent from his neck. And as it would turn out, he was doing the exact same thing. We both realized this and began to laugh. Alright, y'all, I gotta head to work. Go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye!